I'm David Church. I'm Vice President for Oncology and Support Services. I've been in the healthcare system almost 27 years, and it's a proud moment today. Thank you for attending. It was raining, and we had a huge crowd. And thank you to the crowd up here. You can hear it. All right. Standing room only. Today we're going to cut a ribbon for generations to come. It's a 191,000 square feet expansion to what we've already built here in 2013. Let's give it up to Dr. Joseph. He's giving class. For 20 years, we've had a vision of Gibbs Cancer Center, thanks to Marcia and Jimmy for the seed. And we have been able to take care of thousands of patients. And let's not forget patients. This is what this is about. Families. My family, your family, our community, and abroad. This is we've already opened up Spartanburg, Gibbs Cancer Center. Cherokee, Gibbs Cancer Center. We have Union. We have Pelham. We have a Pelham expansion. So we cover where folks live. And we take care of folks closest to their home. That's what we do. This new cancer center will allow us to cover for generations to come, for further reach, upstate South Carolina, all of South Carolina, western North Carolina. And that's where we need to be positioned. During the construction and planning phase, which is like a baby that will never come, right? It's been a long time. We've been doing this probably since 2013, 2014 of planning. We've always put patients first. I can remember we always had a list of things we always wanted to make sure we had, but the patients were always at the top. And if it didn't measure to that, we didn't do it. And I hope you will agree to that. So when you walk through, you will find things that are very convenient, like our centralized lab. We have a very nice cafe. We have an oncology, we stress that, an oncology-focused pharmacy. So patients can have their medications here. When you go up, you will, up the different steps, you'll see multidisciplinary clinics. You'll see integrative medicine. I call it our healing floor. Oncology rehab. You're going to see a wonderful infusion center. And Dr. Joseph, as many rooms as I can, and Dr. Beard are facing the mountains. Okay? I can't tell you, I sleep at night thinking about that. We also kept the whole person in mind. And so we have integrative programs like massage therapy, acupuncture, survivorship for our patients. Today, after the ribbon cutting, we're going to give you tours. And we got a lot of folks here, so we don't have to rush. We have a lot of tour guides. We're going to meet at the elevators to my left. And we'll give you tours about every 10 to 15 minutes. We have a lot of folks where you can kind of do a self-guided tour. Now, right now, let's stop. This is group activity. What does David do? I want you to take your elbow and bump your neighbor. Are we doing the chicken or the bump? We are not. Did you guys do it? Did you do your bump? All right. We are not going to shake hands. We're going to use this, right? You got it. It's practice, right? We want you to be safe. We want everybody to be safe, and we should be doing that because of the flu and anything else. So it's kind of a joke, but it's not a joke. Okay. So thank you for that. Going to thank yous. I look in this room, and I could just go down the list. We have so many thank yous. And first of all, I'm going to go through them. First of all, I want to thank our donors. I've been in the healthcare system a long time, and I've done a lot of projects. And the projects that I have always been the most successful with have been with our foundation and Spartanburg Regional Foundation. A wonderful group. Our donors, we have over 1,400 donors for this building. Think about that, 1,400 donors at $16 million. I think we need to do that. Also want to recognize the foundation board and leadership. I see some of you here. Thank you. I want to recognize our lead donors. Lindsay Levine Webster, Betty and Walter Montgomery, Romeo Foundation, and certainly our namesake Marcia and Jimmy Gibbs. Thank you. More leadership. This cannot be done without leadership. Our Spartanburg Regional Board, SRHS Board, our Pelham Board leadership, we appreciate all your support over the years and certainly for this project. My friends, our SRHS administrative staff, Bruce and Mark and all, thank you. Gibbs Associates and providers. These are the engines of this place. Without you, none of us would be here. Also, I want to recognize our support departments. This is where I get in trouble because I may forget somebody. But anyone that has helped us, I truly appreciate your help. Our marketing and PR department has put on today's event and done a phenomenal job. Our environmental services folks, if you were here on Tuesday, you'd be going, oh my God, we're going to be ready. They have done a phenomenal job, working all night. These are the folks, these are the hidden engines. Our facilities department, under Doug Deal's leadership. Our IT guys have been here for days and weeks getting us ready. Food services, on and on and on. Our friends at Pelham Medical Center have supported us very well. Our construction team, Vinoy, I don't know where you're at, and subcontractors, thank you. Thank you, thank you. You guys have done a nice job. Our architects are here. Thank you. And then a very special thank you to my wife, Nancy. She's put up with a lot of planning and a lot of stress. Thank you. It's a big project. Next, I want to introduce Mr. Terry Cash. He's a longtime friend of us for 20-something years. He's held many different positions with our boards and is board chair, and currently he's with our appellate board. Thank you, Terry.
Good morning. I'm Terry Cash. I'm a member of the Appella Health Board of Trustees, which provides management services to the Spartanburg Regional Healthcare System. For years, it's been my privilege to serve on both the Spartanburg Regional and the Appella Health Board. In recent years, following the recession, the healthcare system weathered the storm in an ever-shifting healthcare landscape. Acting on a vision and never losing sight of our goals is what brought us here today. The upstate is booming with new industry and expanding population, and the Gibbs expansion contributes to that growth. As we continue to grow here, our clinical team remains committed to providing the same level of excellent care in Spartanburg, Cherokee, and Union counties. That excellence has made me proud to serve Spartanburg Regional and Appella Health for all these years. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry. Without your support and the board's support, we would not be here today. Next, I'll introduce Dr. Heather Allen. She's a radiation oncologist, has worked at Pelham here for many years, and she's going to talk a little bit. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Good morning. I'm Dr. Heather Allen. I'm a radiation oncologist here with Gibbs Cancer Center. I am so thrilled to be here today celebrating this new expansion and what it will mean for our patients. At a wedding, they say a wet knot is a tight knot, and I think that we could invoke the same mantra for the theme of today. We would not be here without the vision of two pioneers in cancer care, Dr. Julian Josie and Dr. Jay Bearden. This facility stretched back to 1976 when Dr. Josie, a radiation oncologist, and Dr. Bearden, a medical oncologist, met and began formulating a plan to provide the highest quality care for cancer patients. At that time, there was a separation amongst the disciplines, but a paradigm shift was occurring at academic centers with the goal of centralizing cancer care and cancer treatment around the patient. Dr. Bearden and Dr. Josie embraced that vision and brought it home. They convinced hospital administrators to pull together cancer services onto one floor. With that, our inpatient oncology unit emerged, almost unheard of in 1982. They were ahead of the game. Their early teamwork was a success. This collaborative and forward-thinking model was embraced by their contemporaries in radiology and surgery, and with the help of several generous benefactors, the first cancer center emerged. Infusion, radiation, surgery clinics, imaging, palliative care, physical therapy, social work, and survivorship programs all housed under one roof. Today, representatives from each of these disciplines literally sit at the same table to develop a treatment plan for each patient. This is a lasting and growing model of collaboration that best serves the specialized needs of cancer patients. The milestone we celebrate today is an extension of the vision that Dr. Josie and Dr. Bearden shared all those years ago. Their dream has helped so many families, and now generations of families will be treated and comforted by the services offered here. Thank you, Dr. Josie and Dr. Bearden, for your unwavering support of your patients and for your continued advocacy of cancer care in the upstate. And for those of us working at the Gibbs Cancer Center, we will continue to uphold your high standards of clinical practice, your tireless work ethic, respect for each team member, and compassion and care for each and every patient under our watch. It's our mission to do that, and it's our pleasure.
Thank you, Dr. Allen. It's a great talk. This is the part of the program that might get me in trouble. I've had the pleasure of doing, I think, 4 ribbon cuttings between Gibbs Cancer Center and our breast centers. And at all those projects, there's always one person that's always kind of the driver and always calling me every morning or whatever. Telling him, David, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this. And so at most of those ribbon cuttings, we always have, I survived, Julie and Joseph. Give me an amen if you felt that kind of survival, right? Amen. Now, Julian has always taken the heat. However, there's always a quiet gentleman that's just as hot. He's just under the radar. And that would be, I survived, Dr. J. Bearden. I might say I'm still surviving them. We love you guys. Next, I need to invite 2 very special folks to us. That's Marcia and Jimmy. There's nothing else I can say. Please come. That's enough.
Get on this side. I don't know what else I can say. It's been said. I think this is the first time we've not had Julian talk at one of these things, which could be a good thing. Jay's talked to most of them. I think I'm going to try to talk for him to a certain degree, but it is quite a tribute to these 2 visionaries that I've got to know over the years, but it's also a tribute to a lot of other people. You got a tribute to the staff, the nurses, the doctors, past and present, administration, past and present, even the politicians, past and present, and I'll throw a few lawyers in there too, because you were done. But you can't help them. I guess the mother and father dropped them on their head when they were young. But this is something special. But you know, it's really a tribute to Spartanburg. Spartanburg's quite a unique place, and I've had the privilege of being a member of this community for a lot of years. So, and I've Marcia, I've got way too much credit for this, but I will tell you that to me it is a milestone. It's something for people to shoot at, to make it maybe bigger, but not better. I think, I predicted a lot of things, and most of them came true, some of them didn't. I predict this will be a world-renowned research center one day. Thank you.
Been to the openings of anything, you understand this is the first time I've talked, so I've spoken, but I just wanted to say thank you, Joanne, thank you, Jay, and thank you for the dream, and thank you for everybody that has been involved with this. I'm not going to name any names, I'm not going to do any departments, just thank you everybody that's here and everybody that's worked on this, and from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Marcia and Jimmy. We certainly appreciate you. Next, I'm going to ask Dr. Tundre Buck. He's a medical oncologist, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about patient care. Thank you, Tundre.
All right. Thank you, David. Thank you guys for having me here today to do this. It's really an honor. Thanks a lot. My name is Tundre Buck. I'm a hematologist, oncologist physician here at Gibbs for the last 4.5 years or so. And in a couple of weeks, we'll be seeing our first patients here at this wonderful facility. And if you've been doing this long enough, you know that patients or patient diseases rarely ever read the textbook when they come to see you. That's why we feel that it is so important that we're able to individualize each patient's treatment. That's why we believe multiple disciplinary planning conferences are super important in this. And what that is that when we get different disciplines, whether it be oncology, radiation oncology, surgeries, radiology, all together in one time and one place to come up with the most individualized, effective plan for treating patients. We believe in this concept so much that actually the design of the building is based off that in order for us to all work in close context. It's also based off the fact that we want patients to be comfortable in their treatment. We think that this will allow us to deliver not only effective care, but also more efficient care to the patients of the upstate. And that includes current patients, their children, and even their grandchildren as well. So thank you very much, and I appreciate it.
Thank you, Dr. Buck. We appreciate what you do every day for our patients. Now, our last speaker, I'm going to ask the president of Pelham Medical Center, Tony Kay, to come forward.
Thank you, David. I was going to say you're at the midpoint of our speaker series here, but David let the cat out of the bag that I'm thankfully the last one. So I want to also welcome everybody here on behalf of the entire team at Pelham Medical Center, where I've had the privilege and honor to be president for almost 8 years. Thank you for being here. This area, as you know, has experienced incredible growth. We've even seen it in our own hospital. We've expanded or completed our own recent expansion with our ER and surgical service areas needing more capacity. We added about 55,000 square feet. We're happy and proud to be able to continue to serve a growing community, and that pales in comparison to the 200,000 square feet that you have here. I'd say the biggest thing to us, our team's commitment is to support this endeavor and make this campus very seamless. You may have noticed there's a walkway to make certain that our patients don't have to walk through any elements should they need to come to the hospital. But we are very blessed to have a world-class cancer center in the upstate. And I think you can go to big cities, you can go to Atlanta, you can go to Charlotte. People know about the Gibbs Cancer Center. And the fact that it's now placed here with the vision that our board years ago had to gobble up all this land and have a lot of capacity for future growth is going to be a blessing for generations to come. So I hope that none of you need to experience it, but we are here and should you need it, and the opportunity for you not to leave your home market for world-class cancer care will be a blessing for this community. So with that, thank you again for being here. I do want to let everybody know we're going to have 3 separate ribbon cuttings, and then there will be tours, I think, every 15 minutes. So please stick around. This is a gorgeous facility, and you have a great opportunity to network as well. So thank you, David. Thank you.
I think we've got a couple more people.